Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you how you can create slideshow using JavaScript. So I have already created a JavaScript folder and we have one folder named as images. So we have kept a few images inside the images folder. Now what we do here, we create a one file named as slideshow. We are using HTML4, so slideshow.html. Alright, now what we do here, we give a title slideshow using JavaScript. First of all, we define the JavaScript tags. So script type is equals to text slash JavaScript. Now inside the body tag, we define an image. So image src is equals to images slash default.jpg. And we also assign id, that is actually img. Now first of all, we want to check whether this actually is displaying the image or not. So we refresh this and execute. It is working fine. Now what we do, we assign width to this image, for example 700, and height is 350. I'm gonna check this. Okay, now what we do, we create a function called slide show. Okay, inside function, what we do here, first of all, we create an array variable images is equals to, we have the images named as 1 2 3. So inside this array we assign 1.jpg, all are jpg images, and then 2.jpg, and then 3.jpg. Alright, so what is our next step is actually to assign the image as source from these arrays, from this array. So what we do here, variable img source src is equals to document, we access this image with the id img. So document dot get element by id is actually img, then dot src is equals to all images are kept inside the images folder. So we define here images slash, and want to concatenate with the array. So our array is actually images of. Now here we actually want to define the because this slideshow function will be called on a set interval, so after every 1 or 2 seconds. So we want to create a one variable named as variable count is equals to 0, because the starting position of the array is 0. So we define here images of count Okay, now what we do here, we increment count plus plus. Okay, in the next step we call this function on a set interval. So we define a set interval, and the name of the function is actually is slideshow, and want to call this slideshow function after every 2 seconds. So we define 2000. So these are 2000 milliseconds equal to 2 seconds. All right, now we check whether it is working or not. Wait for 2 seconds. Okay, it is working fine. Now you can see that after count is incremented, so we want to restrict the count. So what we do here, we say if count is equals to 3, then the count should again be initialized to 0. So now we check this. So this is quite easy. You can create a slideshow with JavaScript quite easily. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. This is very simple code to actually create a slideshow using a JavaScript. I hope you have liked the lecture, and you'll practice. Thank you so much.